Hey coin collectors, Dan the collecting man here. Today I wanted to talk through and show off some pretty cool products that I bought from the Perth Bullion exchange. I always love getting some products from there because they're quite different compared to some of the other bullion dealers that you get. So let's have a look at this stuff and see what I've got. So the first one that I've received is a very quite collectible one. It's a bit of gold, so we've got a nice little bit of gold here. It's from Mexico, so it is the 2023 Mexican Libertad 1/10 ounce gold. Really love that beautiful yellow gold color that comes with this one. So they are quite limited to get these, so they do hold a bit of premium, especially trying to obtain them in Australia. So there is a little bit of cost on top of these ones, but they definitely are something worth getting. So they're only minted at this size for 1,750, which is a very low minted kind of bullion. So this is a round, not a coin. So there is no face value. It's a bit hard because I'm used to seeing the other ones here, like your normal silver rounds or coins, and these do have a face value on them, but the gold ones don't, or these little 1/10s. But definitely this is the first one that I've got in gold, and I definitely want to get more. I like to get a bit of gold from all around the world. I think it's kind of cool and unique to get it, and I definitely want to add more to my collection. But at 1,750 for one of the world renowned mints, I think it's really cool and something iconic to get as part of the collection. So let me know in the comments below if it's something you've ever got before and if you've got some of those. And I think with the tariffs on Mexico, it's only going to make it easier potentially to get some of the Australia. So to add to that, I've got myself a silver one. So these are pretty cool. Like I said, they're low mintage. I'm not sure what the mintage is on these ones yet. So this is the 2024 Libertad, so this one does have a denomination on them, but they are normally a little bit low mintage compared to all the other core world ones, and I like to get a bit of a collection from all the ones around the world. So as you can see here, I've got a few. This is my 2023, 2022 and 2021, and I've been trying to collect them ever since I've had the YouTube channel, and hopefully I get 2025. This is the last one I need out of my kind of collection from all the world mints. So you obviously got the American Eagle, you got the Canadian Maple, the UK Britannia, Australian Kangaroo. Some would say probably the Chinese Panda, maybe not. You've definitely got the Philharmonics out of Austria, and lastly, probably the other key one is the South African Rand. I think that's another cool one to get. So they're the kind of ones that I like to get year runs on all of those, and this is probably the hardest one to get personally out of all of that lot. They're always a bit harder to get, and you do have to pay a little bit more on top of that, but pretty cool. And let me know if you think you agree they're definitely worth getting. So the next one is quite unique. When I saw that come up, I thought this is pretty cool and this looks really nice. So this is from the American Reserve. It's Columbia Goddess, and it comes up really nice. It's almost like a proof like British. I love the way they got the frosting in the flag, so the white almost really stands out on the flag. Looks really cool. I never know with American ones which way to flip them. So as you can see here, you've got American Reserve, 3 nines fine, 1 ounce silver with the nice logo. It's kind of got a leather kind of imprint finish here, which is pretty cool. So it's actually minted by Asahi, which is a cool one. And this is kind of the only design that the American Reserve has done to date. But I think they're really cool, and I think they'll definitely have a little bit of kind of cool collector value. I like them. I think it's something unique, and I always like getting stuff from America while you still can without all the different tariffs on there. I think it's nice ones to add, and I think this is pretty cool. So the next two are really unique and a lot of bit of fun. So I'll go with this one first, which is the kind of Australian kangaroo, but this is known as a Zombucks. So it's a world kangaroo. So as you can see here, 2027 75 Zombucks, and it looks like the kangaroo is a bit of roadkill and it's been there for a while. As you can see here, we've got Zombucks, currency of the apocalypse, and it's 1 ounce again of fine silver, 3/9 fine. And I'll compare it to the standard Australian kangaroo. As you can see here, it's got some similarities. Obviously at the top we've got the Australian kangaroo instead of this different pronunciation. We've still got the years down below, and obviously on this side it's a little bit different. I've got to remember it's from America, so you got to flip it the other way. But just pretty much on this side is the key thing. So I thought it's something unique. They have all different countries and different makes up of these, but obviously I'm getting the ones that are relevant to Australia because that's kind of a little bit of fun and something different just to add to the collection. And they also had the Kookaburra, which is this one here. So as you can see, it's a Kookaburra with parts missing. This has got 2026 75 Zombucks there, and there you go. Zombucks, currency of the apocalypse, 1 ounce fine silver. And we compare it to some of the old ones here. As you can see here, it's got a kind of similar one. I think I had one a little bit similar here-ish. As you can see, they've done it. Try to keep that similar kind of design in that regards. But I thought it's pretty unique and something definitely cool to have as part of a collection, just to add that there. They are rounds, but they do have a bit of premium on them. So I saw the mintage on this one was around 25,000, which is pretty reasonable for that. I don't think they're going to be pretty easy to obtain. They're not going to sell out, but it is part of a bit of a series. So some people might be wanting to collect that kind of series. For me, I was only wanting to get the Australian interpretations of the Zombucks. I thought that's something unique. But for me today, definitely the call out is this one here. It's getting this 1/10 Libertad. I'd love to get some more and different sizes in the future. So over the coming months, I'll see what they have. But these kind of things, when you get them in Australia, they do sell out pretty quickly because they are very hard to obtain, as you can imagine. Only 1,750 worldwide. A lot of people are going to want to get these, so definitely cool to add to the stack, and definitely something that will probably add some good premium in the future as the years go by. So chuck in the comments below what you think about it. Thanks to Ricky and the team at Perth Bullion Exchange for another good release of products and some great packaging and everything else. Was really appreciated. Make sure you do give us a thumbs up, and there's a link down below for a shout out to buy me a coffee if you want to support the channel and for all the work that I do. Make sure you do subscribe to Dan the Collecting Man to keep up to date with all cool fun things that are being released within Australia. And as always, thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video, and